Hello, my name is Free Happy Dolphin and welcome to the Press Start series, where we spend a few episodes per game to discover new titles. Today we're diving into a Balatro-like chess rogue game called Passant. If you know my passion for chess and how much I loved Balatro, you will understand why I'm jumping into this game with such excitement. So without further ado, let's jump into the first episode. As I left Balatro, I lost chess, so let's just head into a new game. Also, we see some similar structure. You can choose different starting positions as decks in Balatro. You can start different levels for each setup, so there are some difficulty and setups similarities. Also, I think there are some stats, there are some coins that change your game. I don't know yet how they change your game. We'll figure out that. Right now, starting setup, pawns, what looks to be a queen and a king. Courtesan. We can move one space in any direction like king, and adjacent cannot move. Adjacent opponent pieces cannot move. So that's looks like a queen. So instead of a queen, I get courtesan. I don't know. And the queen coin. Promote the selected unit to the queen for this game only. So for this match only, I guess, right? So yeah, let's start with first setup. We cannot choose any higher difficulty. And well, that looks really similar to Balatro, isn't it? Anyway, what can we do? We can choose the standard, difficulty 6, difficulty 9. So different setups, different difficulty. Skip round, also possible. Receive one pack, but skip straight to the next round. Let's play on. Let's play everything. I can adjust my startup. Okay, so I cannot adjust my opponents. And let's see what's up there, but I cannot adjust. I cannot adjust them. I can adjust my setup, and this is the special passive feature, I guess, right? 1 out of 4 of those, but gives me this enemy restricting piece, and we have a coin for this game only. Is it only for the game, as in? One battle, or for the full run? I don't know. Anyway, Fisher random. I feel I can do the challenging. 2 knights, 3 pawns. We have the special thing only, really. Yeah, practically, if you don't count the queen, we're down a pawn, right? So victory conditions: checkmate, surprise surprise, +6 score for 2 turns, take all non-king pieces, also counts, check enemy 6 turns in a row, or 6 turns in a row, or 20 more turns without a capture. Okay, so if opponent doesn't checkmate me, and well, doesn't capture my king, I can win still with no material, right? Anyway, I think the best bet would be try to promote on this side. Note may not be moved. King's units are immune. Yeah, basically, if I can catch any knight nearby, I can come over with king and capture, I guess. Cannot take. Yeah, so basically we catch with this one and king takes. That's the tactic. Also, putting like pawn here is really valuable, since it restricts a lot of movement from knights come to these squares. Wonder if I can just promote there. No, Knight is really awkward against those corners. King still will be in time to catch, of course. He's in a square. There's a lot of rules from chess, right? I need to explain, but yeah, basically the thing is, if I try to promote, this will be my move. King now is in the square. If you can see, 5 by 5. So as long as the king is in the square and has options to move, he can capture this pawn. This is like shortcut, basically. You don't need to worry about it. But if I move forward, for example, here, and of course king cannot move even, problems start to arise. Can he? Yeah, he can stop. And still go aggressive. Let's see if he thinks. How smart is this? Yeah, he got the my pawn. Okay, so there's no tricks here. I think AI is quite strong. It should be, right? And the best bet is to use a strategy. And strategy, I think, is to catch with courtesan. Or I'm going to pronounce this wrong so many times today. Best bet, I think, is to catch with her, or he, and capture with the king. Because now this pawn is lost. If I move, he will just go here and that's it. Of course, his knights will be kind of misplaced. So yeah, AI is not bad. Let's just promote step by step. Promote our pawns to new rows. Advance. Okay. Just play nicely now. King is too far, but of course he has knights. Okay. I don't like the board. It's really hard to see things. Also, that thing moving in the back, it's really making you even dizzy sometimes. When I play, I have 3D board as well on chess.com, but yeah, it's kind of normal looking, if you can say this. Restricting the knight. Also, he can try to come here. Let's just stop all the play. But wait, it cannot capture as well, right? Well, it cannot capture, I already figured that out, but it cannot save your pieces for not to be, you know, automatically playing like the queen. Because if I move a king somewhere, like there or there, technically he should be able to capture this pawn. If I push this pawn, he should be able to capture this one. Of course, he couldn't do that as it will no longer move. I'm in time to get to the king and take that piece down, but yeah. Also, I can do undoes or recycles. Let's kick that knight out. I don't like, but he can advance there. Now I have a bit of a freedom. Okay, can we promote? Already tried it once. Of course he can block with the knight, but I will close in with king. Okay, if he tries to take our pawn after promoting... okay, that was not my plan. Guess that there is a still capture in the same way. It's going here. Yeah. Cannot really do anything about it there. Cannot retake here. He will let the pawn go. That'll be unstoppable. Yeah, we cannot do that. King is immune to this pretending to be queen thing. That means that I cannot protect this pawn, right? If he moves closer, I move here and he still can take because he's immune. Also, there's not a lot of ways I can help this guy. Oh, I have the queen coin. Oh, this changes things. Oh, this changes things. And then I'm way more powerful, guys. I may just check him a lot of times though. 4 more turns, so basically stalemates or free fall repetition still a win for me. Which is happening here, guys. And that's a win. Consecutive check. Well, okay. I wish the draws or free fall could be, you know, rewarded with a win in real chess. After each match, you will be brought to the shop. Surprise, surprise. Not like Balatro, where you can use the money you've earned to buy badges, coins, and pieces. Okay. So this is a setup board. Pieces placed here will form your starting board in each match. Pieces bought from the shop will be placed here. Okay. I see all the pawns respawn. Does it mean that pieces I use are used once and I reset to this board, or I can do something with them? Fisher random. These are badges. And these are cards. So these are badges and these are coins I get. We have only pawns for free. Coins. Okay, we have 11. We earned 9, right? Advance row 8. Pawn advance to the queen. Double step row 2. Okay, possibly we can change those things as in Balatro. We could switch cards around. I think there are some ways to change these numbers. For example, advance in row 3. Bishops respawn in the first empty square found after being dead for 4 turns. I mean, this is good. Just trade off everything to bishops. This is really good. Uncommon? It's only uncommon? What's common? I mean, what's epic or whatever you can think of. This is really good. It's just free material. This is badge. That means it's passive, right? I mean, the best play here, just take zombies, take bishop, and trade everything to bishop. You have no worries. Of course, there are things coming into, like, being checked multiple times, which is apparently bad. Stalemate is lost, right? What else? Yeah, I'm sure there's not the only thing, but looks like this is really good deal. Unless it's being used, right? Reroll. We have 4. I would not mind having a knight as well. I kind of used to play with all pieces. I'm not playing against all pieces, right? But knight is really handy sometimes. Let's get it. Though these things, if they're that powerful, I mean, there should be some saving involved in my play, I guess, right? Okay, again, 2 bishops, 2 knights. We don't have the coin. Now, choose 2 different rounds. You can skip this round for reward, but no money or shop access. So pretty much if you played Balatro, you know a lot of stuff. You just need to know chess. And of course, economy will be a bit different, I guess, right? Difficulty 15. Is it 3, 3, 3, 9? Okay, this is just 3, 3, 12. Yeah. So difficulty is just the value of your pieces. For example, my difficulty would be 8, 6, 14, and I don't know how to value this. 7. Okay. Then king is 0. Yeah. So this is just the sum of your material. It has no real connection to difficulty, as in AI difficulty or anything else. It's just the material. I'd like to play. Those 6 here. Didn't we earn like 9 for this before? I have this zombie bishops. I cannot place them here, so likely they are just respawning. That means I have infinite bishops, no? In the first empty square found after being dead for 4 turns. Also, the question is, does it need to be alive the time when I win? Or I don't get it back? Well, no, actually I should get it back because I got back all the pawns. I mean, I would gladly go for this and just trade off bishop to everything. Yeah, this looks nice, but that moving thing in the background... Yeah, it's a bit, not to say annoying, but, yeah, it could make your vision a bit less nice. Okay, let's deploy. Could even trade it to the pawns. Of course, I wouldn't like it, but maybe says we can't. Look at this. Zombie bishops, right? I understand it correctly, right? Bishops respawn 4 turns. So sooner we trade, the sooner we get more value. Just trade off everything and we'll checkmate the king. The lonely piece. Now we're targeting his pawn. He targets ours, kind of, with a pin. But I like taking this one and giving up that one because that actually traps his bishop. We can just play a pawn to g3. And also, I wouldn't like to destroy my pawn structure. So I like taking. Oh, that's a blunder. What do you do now? Check. Now I can just... Here we go, we have bishop. I just hacked the game, guys. That's it, you win. I mean, in chess terms, I have unlimited material. I can trade off everything. I can pick up this one as well. Just trade off everything. I hope that pieces remain on the board after the game, right? And now we go here and pick up his bishop. He remains with just a knight. Actually, let's not destroy our pawn structure. It's good to have them intact, not isolated pawns. Same here. I don't like this to be alone, because if he takes, I need to take like this. Queen is not working like a queen here, and this remains to be a lonely pawn. I don't like that. There's a bit of activity. I let his knight to be active, but it's fine, I think. Also, we have a tempo. Let's restrict all the movement here, or the knight. Yes, only those 2 squares. Now, I'd like to just trade everything. Let's keep moving, taking that place. Okay, I'm gladly exchanging my infinite bishop. Now we can destroy our pawn structure. Now we will apply... yeah, that's actually the win. We would apply the principle of 2 weaknesses. We would push 1 pawn here, 1 pawn here, and we will eventually promote. Okay, let's see if our board... Yeah, it's here. I mean, guys, it's a game over for AI, you know? We can buy queens as well. Okay. All units explode and captured, and the enemy's second row becomes a third compensate. Kings cannot take each other. Well, kings cannot come to each other anyway. Knights are upgraded to princesses. When the round starts... What are princesses? I guess some other undiscovered piece. Queen coins. We have 7. I would buy the queen. I really like queens much more than these pretending to be queen's pieces. So let's save money. Let's go on. Boss. Boss modifier? Fisher random, right? Yeah, bosses have a badge, like in Bazaar, not Balatro. Bazaar. I played both, I left both, and I mixed up the names of them. Like in Balatro, we have some modifiers for bosses. Okay. Fisher random. Excluding the king. Yeah, I'm fine with it. I can play any stuff. Sure. Okay. Pawns are kind of annoying to double like this because they become weak. Any double pawns are weaknesses and can be exploited in the end game. Now this knight is hanging because rook can take it. I do not find a better way to just move it to save it. Now king is quite safe. Just play some tempos on the rook. Bishops respawn. That means I don't even need to trade it. I can have multiple bishops. I don't need the bishop for this to happen. It just will happen. Wow. Let's trade material. Actually, we're protecting with our own bishop. Yeah, we'll be fine. Doesn't have any more pieces, thankfully. Trades, recapture because I'll get another one. What else? I don't like to expand like this because we will restrict our bishop's scope. Get in front of a pawn. They could go there with knight. Just try to take space here because this is so good for knights. For knights you need to look for some outposts to gain basically have full scope. Because right now you see it cannot access like this square or this because they are taken. Also squares, but it can access. They're not that useful. They're not in enemy territory. We cannot really control a lot. If you put it like here, for example, yes, this is cut off, but you can control some stuff. The best place possibly would be like here or here, but we don't have any safe place to stay there, as that will be on the brown chocolate square anyway, and can be captured with a bishop. If being here, if I be here, I cannot be captured, right? And I can do something with pawns along the diagonal. Maybe it's a good choice. Anyway, the knight isn't doing a lot here. Let's develop. Yeah. And so far he cannot really go with the rook against my stuff there. Okay, well, I don't really care. Because he couldn't go with rook here because the knight is protecting that square. I'm really okay with trading everything. Now if I capture, there is some activity, but I have one turn until I get piece, so he takes, and actually he will be in check immediately, right? Oh, he's in check, but look, it could never happen in a real game, right? He would be right now in check, and that would be turn over, but he's in check, and the turn isn't over. I can place it here, and there is a fork. He protects the rook. Doesn't matter. Also, I can just trade everything to the pawns and I win, right? I don't know if there's any bonuses. Possibly no, just 7. Possibly there's no bonuses for more capture pieces, for example. Okay, let's go with the fork here. Get this pawn, and actually I should win, no? Yeah, that's a win. Okay. I think there's some settings for AI, no? There must be. Total reward 8, okay. Oh, this is my all money. Okay, so 8 regardless. Score plus 3. It'd be nice to see how this reward is being summed up, you know. Thank you for watching. This is where the first episode will end. If you enjoyed it, leave a like to let me know if you want more, or if the next episode is already out, you can find it in the playlist on your screen right now. This was Free Happy Dolphin. See you soon.